Alright, what is going on, everyone? Today we're gonna be reacting to this video of R. Kelly basically being scared, absolutely scared in prison, right? Now, we all know he's trying to get a pardon from Donald Trump, and some rival gang member in prison is basically trying to get to him. Not only that though, but the people in prison in general, like the guards, I'm pretty sure they gave him pills or medication, and they gave him too much on purpose to the point where he overdosed. So that's a whole situation as well. And there's like a racist gang member trying to allegedly, right? Allegedly, there's like some kind of racist gang member in prison trying to get him knocked off. Let's just say that. But let's just dive into the video, see what's going on, man. This is crazy.
Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out.
In a newly filed legal document, Kelly's attorney is writing that the Federal Bureau of Prisons is taking active steps to kill Kelly, including allegations that prison officials overdosed him on medications and then denied him necessary surgery for blood clots, saying they interfered with Duke University Hospital's scheduling of a surgery to clear blood clots. Brindley says they've been unable to access those medical documents at this time, though are working to do so. Sources dispute the characterization of his hospital visit to ABC News, asserting he was taken there for 2 days for routine medical care and has since been released. Duke Health would not confirm whether Kelly was ever a patient, referring all media requests to the Department of Corrections. This comes days after a separate filing from Kelly's legal team of a declaration from an inmate named Michael Stein, who identifies himself as a member of the Aryan Brotherhood. Stein, who says he is terminally ill, claims staffers with the Bureau of Prisons allegedly instructed him to kill Kelly, alleging he was told that he'd be able to escape during a future transfer if he did so. Stein said he informed Kelly of the plot and offered to undergo a polygraph test.
What would make someone believe that this is not somebody who simply has a vengeance against law enforcement, has nothing to lose, and that he is genuinely telling the truth here?
Michael Glenn Stein is an avowed white supremacist. There's no doubt about that. It's written all over his body. He is the last person in the world that you would expect to try to provide some sort of assistance to Robert Kelly.
In a court filing responding to Kelly's emergency motion for temporary furlough, federal prosecutors rejecting those claims, describing them as deeply unserious and theatrical, adding a judge does not have the jurisdiction to release him. Calling Kelly a prolific child molester, prosecutors say the motion is repugnant and should be denied.
Brother, look. People in the federal institutions and state institutions and, prisons I'm talking about, get killed all the time. You got people in the federal joints and the state joints get threatened all the time. Just because you get threatened or just because somebody try to kill you, that does not mean that you are going to get released. There are people right now doing time after somebody really tried to kill them, stabbed them 1,000 times, and they happen to survive. Do you think after them getting stabbed that many times that the federal government gonna say, you know what? Nah, we gotta let him loose, man. Yeah, you touched on all them kids and you took advantage of all them women sexually and stuff like that, but somebody tried to kill you. So, yeah, we think we should let this guy go. What do you think, Bob? You think we should let this one go? Yeah, Bob, Bill, just, let this guy go because they tried to kill him and they say they're going to continue to try to kill this guy. So we're going to release him to the public, so that he can touch on more children and take advantage of more women. And come on, bruh. This is real world. This is not no fantasy. You can't run that game that you was running on them little girls. You can't run that game that you was running on them women that you was manipulating. This is the federal government. They are not going for that. Like I said, there's guys that done got stabbed up, almost died, laying in a pool of blood. And right after they got out the hospital, where you think they went? Right back to that damn cell. And if it wasn't the cell that they initially was in, the closest that they would doing something like that is that they'll send you to a different prison. That's what they will do. If you get stabbed up and it's a threat on your life, but just a threat on your life, you ain't going nowhere. Period. You can go there and say, hey man, look man, the GD's talking about killing me, bruh. And there's 900 of them in here. I'm the only vice lord on deck. They're going to be like, all right, let's wait to see if they kill you first. Yeah, we hear you talking that, but let them stab you 500 times first, and then we'll say, oh, okay, he wasn't lying. Because they believe everybody a liar, and they got, good grounds to believe that. We are in prison. We are convicted felons. We go against everything that the law stands for. What brings our words value to them? We're all liars, manipulators, and thieves in the eyes of the correctional officers. All of us. So when you go to hey man, let's wait and see if they kill you. Let's wait and see if they attempt to kill you. Then we'll move you to a different prison. But you not getting out. You is not getting out. And the cold-blooded part about that, sometimes they don't even move you to a different prison. Why? Because you're going to face the same threat that you faced at this prison at the other prison. Because it's not hard to, hey man, look, dude on his way over there. It's a green light on him. It's a green light on them. So sometimes they'll let you just stay in that same prison. Look, you got to deal with that, man. We ain't getting in y'all politics. We not getting involved in y'all. We don't know what you done did or whatever, but if you don't want to die, you better pay them boys or do whatever you got to do to stop from getting killed. We ain't getting in there. And so that's what's finna happen, and that's what's going on with R. Kelly right now. This man right here thinking his mind just because somebody want to kill him, and they got an Aryan Brotherhood on his deathbed talking about the BOP want me to kill, or they wanted us to kill R. Kelly. Why does the Bureau of Prisons, the federal joint, why do they want R. Kelly dead? What have you done to them? Why do they want R. Kelly dead? That's, come on, like this. See, this is what happened when you be in prison. When you be in prison, you just start reaching for stuff like, man, maybe they'll believe this. I just need something. I need some type of relief. You just start conjuring up stuff in your mind and thinking that this will work. Yeah, they'll release me if I say that the Aryan Brotherhood trying to kill me. Do you know how many people that the Aryan Brotherhood has killed in federal and state prisons? Come on. They don't care about that. Do you know how many people that black people done killed and wars and stuff been going on in prison where people die? Man, they don't care nothing about that. You gonna kill each other? Go ahead. Look, we'll charge you with murder. We'll give you some more time. Yeah, somebody died. Okay, all right, cool. We bury him. He had time. He a felon. We don't care about y'all anyway. So for all you young brothers running around here, look, this is how they treat you. This is what you're going to be faced against. If you go to a prison and there's some guys that want to kill you and stuff like that, that want to harm you, you're not going to get no special privileges. One thing that they will do, one thing that they might do is they might put you in protective custody. They'll do that too. But they make protective custody so cold-blooded that a lot of people say, man, forget it. They got to kill me then. Because once you go to protective custody, which a lot of times is you just going to the hole, you ain't got no TV back there. You can't order no canteen back there. You can't get on the phone like you want to. You can't go to the gym like you want to. You can't do no type of programming or none of that type of stuff when you in real protective custody. Up here in Minnesota, I don't know how other states do, but I'm talking about Minnesota because this is what I know as far as like how they do stuff up here. I don't know about the other states and how they run y'all protective custody and stuff like that. But in Minnesota, man, look, if you get into a fight with somebody, y'all go to the hole, they gonna put y'all in the same unit as soon as y'all come out the hole. The same, ain't no We're going to put him over here. We're going to put him up. No, y'all going back to the same unit. If y'all want to fight again, cool. Go ahead. Squad to come and get you. We take you right back to the hole. Y'all can continue to fight. That's just how they doing it. But like again, protective custody, you going to the hole. You ain't going, So the farthest he going to get is going to the hole. Because if he keep on talking about he fear for his life and all that, then they going to play it on. They going to say, you know what? Well, we fear for your life too. Who's going to SIG? Administrative SIG. What does that mean, hood educated? We never heard administrative SIG. Administrative SIG is when the correctional officers, the lieutenant, the warden, the people that are in charge, they can put you in the hole and say, hey, you know what? We believe they want to kill you too. We're going to leave you in the hole. All right, man, but you know, how long I got to be back here until we say, what? Nah, man, wait a minute. Nah, You said they was trying to kill you. So we're going to leave you in this hole until we believe that they don't want to kill you. And that can be however long they want it to be, because it's an administrative move. So now you just sitting in the hole, playing games, trying to get up out the joint, and now you in that hole for a whole couple years. Now you, hey man, look, I was just playing, I was trying to run a thing, and that's what they do. So no, R. Kelly ain't going nowhere. Brother, you got to do that time. And I know a lot of people got some type of compassion and stuff like for R. Kelly, but we got to understand what R. Kelly locked up for, because we easily to forget stuff, because so much stuff be going on. This man is locked up for having with underage girls, child pornography, and taking advantage of mature women. Come on. Not just in one state, in two. You see? So, come on now. Like, I understand, people love his music, people enjoy his music and stuff like that. All right, cool. But we talking about what the man locked up for. Nah, you're not getting around that. And all that drug overdose that they trying to kill you with the drug overdose and stuff like that, man, come on, man. Come on now. I don't believe it. And let me tell you why I don't believe it. He's saying that, according to the documents, according to the report, he is saying that they gave him an overdose. They gave him more pills than what he was prescribed for, and that caused him to overdose. Did he overdose? Yeah, I'm not questioning that. He had to go to the hospital, get his stomach pumped and all that old type of stuff. I'm not questioning that. But to say that the Bureau of Prisons tried to do that to you, come on, bruh. Who was you? Who are you? For them to be trying to kill you, the Bureau of Prisons. For what? What is the benefit of killing R. Kelly? And then, not only that, by me just have been to the penitentiary. Y'all listen to me. This is what people do in the joint. A lot of the times, these guys be selling their medication to other people's in the joint. You got a bunch of brothers running around there taking medication that don't even belong to them, sniffing the medication, taking the medication that don't even belong to them, just so that they can get out of the reality of doing time. They taking other people's medication thinking that they getting high, or maybe is getting some type of high, just so they can get away from the reality of doing time. Now you might say, hey, hood educated, how do they get their medication? These guys is so cold-blooded, y'all. When the nurse come, because when you get that type of medication that can alter your thinking and stuff like that, it has to be prescribed by a nurse. And what happens is a nurse will come to your cell, or you will go to pill run, and you'll go in there and they'll give you a pill and you will take it, and they'll say, open your mouth, let us see if it, and you open your mouth, and then they say, okay, go. Now, the nurses don't give a damn about that. They don't. So you got guys going to pill run, or they come into their cell giving them the pills, and they put the pill in their mouth, or act like they put the pill in their mouth, and drink some water and say, open your mouth. And they got the pill right here in their damn hand. Some boys are so cold-blooded that they put the pill in their mouth and they just leave it stuck right here. They don't drink no water, nothing. So as the nurse leave, they get it, and they can sell that to somebody, and somebody will crush that down and sniff it, or even pop it. So what is you getting at, hood educated? What is you trying to say? This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. R. Kelly could easily just been cuffing his pills, cuffing them, to go along with this little plot that he got going on with this white supremacist who's about to die. Cuffing his pills and then say, okay, yeah, I can say that they trying to kill me. As soon as the nurse came and gave him his prescribed medication, he took that and everything that he cuffed, and now, oh, they gave me a lot of medication, they trying to kill me. Come on, bro. That's not finna get you released. That's not finna get a judge to say, you know what, I'm gonna commute his sentence. That's not finna get Donald Trump or the governor of the United States to say, hey, or a governor of the state that he's in or his cases are in to say, you know what, we're gonna commute his sentence because he had an overdose and they're trying to kill him in there. Man, R. Kelly, man, you're going to be sitting there, bro. You got to do that time, bro. Unfortunately, you got to do that time. Unfortunately, fortunately, because you shouldn't have been doing what you was doing. You do the crime, you do your time, period, man. Straight up. You know what you was doing was wrong. Do your time. So, again, for you young brothers and you sisters who running around here committing these crimes, doing all this gang activity and stuff like that, don't go to the penitentiary and start crying and calling your mama and everybody and talking about, they doing this to me in here, they doing it. No, think about that now so you ain't got to go to someone's prison, state or federal, and have to be calling people crying about what's going on up in there. Because it's not easy. It's tough. It's tough. You in a small room and everything is there. Your bedroom, your bathroom, your kitchen, everything is in that small room. And if you get into some trouble, you like to gamble or stuff like that, or you just get to saying stuff out your mouth, they gonna deal with you up in there. They gonna deal with you like this here, or they gonna deal with you up in there. And you call, hey mama, please tell them this. Your mama can call the joint all she want to. They're going to be like, okay, and hang up. They don't care about none of that. So if you don't want to go through none of that type of stuff where you putting your life, your sanity in the hands of another person, then you need to leave them streets alone. You need to quit trying to gangbang because they got it for you. And I'm talking about that thing right there lasts forever. Yeah. Prisons ain't closing down. They building them for people just like you. This is Hood Educated, not Lame Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you know.
But yeah, that's the end of the video, man. As you can tell, I respect the guy in the video a lot. He was speaking a lot of truth, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people do feel bad for R. Kelly, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, he didn't feel bad at all when he was doing those crimes, bro. He didn't feel bad for those people when he was doing those crimes, when he was doing all those things to those people that he shouldn't have been doing it to, bro. He shouldn't have been doing it at all, you know what I'm saying? But now he's facing the consequences for his actions. Now people are starting to feel bad for R. Kelly simply because he's somebody that they grew up or they just loved listening to, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, at the end of the day, R. Kelly is in prison for a reason. He's not in there for no reason. And mind you, he's gotten away with this. Like, I'm pretty sure he's gotten away with this numerous times as well. You know what I mean? Like, he was literally supposed to go to prison for the same exact situation, but he kept getting away with it. But he kept doing it to the point where he just got caught. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if he hadn't been caught, if he hadn't been facing his consequences like he's doing right now, he would have kept doing it, bro. That's the hard truth. They've been trying to get him. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro, what he did was wrong, and all he's doing is facing time for his crime. That's literally all it is. It's not like he's in there for no reason. Now y'all want to feel bad for him because he's facing his consequences in prison. Now, I'm not saying what they're doing is right. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be, you know, overdosing him on pills. People shouldn't be trying to, you know, get him knocked off in prison and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, bro, it's prison. You know what I'm saying? And they know what R. Kelly did to a lot of these women, especially underage women, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's not innocent. Maybe if it was different, things would have been, you know, a little bit more different in prison, if you get what I mean. But at the end of the day, bro, he's not an innocent guy. He's not just in there for no reason. He's in there for a reason, and he's facing his time for his crime, bro. And that's just really all there is to it. You know what I'm saying? He's not an innocent human being. He's an evil human being who would have kept doing it if he hadn't been caught, bro. So either way, he was gonna be in here no matter what. But I'm gonna just chill out with all the talking. Let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all think, hey, R. Kelly deserves a second chance? R. Kelly should get pardoned by Trump? You let me know, man, because I completely disagree. I think he should just do his time for his crime, and that's all there is to it, man. Just because you're a celebrity, you shouldn't get the green flag for doing all of this. You know what I'm saying? Because there's people in jail right now for something they didn't even do, bro. There's people in jail right now for something they never did, bro. So it's not even like R. Kelly's in there for that reason. He's in there because they caught him red-handed. He's guilty, bro. That's all there is to it. Just because he's a celebrity, you shouldn't just be, oh, let him out. Like, man. But yeah, I'm just ending the video here. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more content. And peace out.